Hello, Iqbal, and you are watching the Mojo story. It's BJP's stunt to distract from assembly elections in Gujarat. Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia said after a video surfaced of Aam Aadmi Party leader Satyender Jain, who was arrested in May for an alleged money laundering case, getting a massage in the jail. You can see from those visuals uh, he's lying in the jail in the cell, and there are people around him, many people around him. The Aam Aadmi Party is saying that the video leak is against court directives, but the BJP has attacked the Aam Aadmi Party over the video, maintaining that Jain is getting special treatment in the jail. So that is the video that leaked, and those were reactions of Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP. We're going to discuss this issue. We joined by an eminent panel to discuss it. We joined by Raju Bhai Shukla, who joins us. He's from the BJP. Uh, Jigar Doshi joins us. He's a political analyst, and also Puneet Juneja of the Aam Aadmi Party joins us. If I can start with you, Raju Bhai Shukla, can you hear me? No, I think we have some problems with that line. But let me go to the Aam Aadmi Party representative. Uh, I know that Aam Aadmi Party has been saying that he was undergoing physiotherapy in the jail, but from those visuals, you see that he's in his cell and there are people around him. Clearly, it seems that it's a massage and not a physiotherapy, and for that, perhaps he would have to be taken to the hospital or some other place where physiotherapy treatment could be given to him.
Mr. Iqbal, I would just like to say that if you take out any, if we don't have such ideal jails where everything is in such a better setup that for physiotherapy center, for hospitals and everything, we have a different facility. In fact, situation today in the jails is that they are overcrowded. If you talk about any jail in India, we don't have an ideal jail, right? And so making such suggestions also that should have been a different facility and all, it's a question to the entire system that is presently overloaded by uh, you know the number of inmates within the jail. Secondly, this aspect that videos and everything, this was specifically directed to ED that these videos should not be leaked. Now, what has happened is, this is very unfortunate that in spite of an order of the court, BJP
Yeah.
has gone
Yeah.
ahead and got those videos leaked. Not only leaked, but they have used it for a
Mm.
political purpose. Taking out, because they are now afraid of losing their grounds within the MCD. For 15 years, BJP has governed the MCD. People are not very happy with BJP rule in MCD. For 27 years of Gujarat misrule, misgovernance, people didn't have option in Gujarat. Now people have an option, and BJP and Congress both are losing their ground within Gujarat. So this is nothing but just uh, a publicity kind of stunt for taking out benefit from this cheap tactics that they have resorted to. So
Well, an
I would.
interesting connection that you are drawing, Jigar Doshi. Before I come to you, let's play those sound bites of the BJP and Aam Aadmi Party, where they seem to be linking this video with elections in Gujarat.
कि आज आम आदमी पार्टी स्पा मसाज पार्टी बन चुकी है। क्यों ये ना पूछा जाए अरविंद केजरीवाल जी से कि आपकी चुप्पी क्यों है आखिर?
मैं तो इस पे जा रहा हूं कि कितनी घटिया सोच और घटिया हरकत पर ये लोग उतर आए हैं। ये लोग गुजरात का चुनाव बुरी तरह से हार रहे हैं अगर हिम्मत है तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी दिल्ली नगर निगम का चुनाव कूड़े के मुद्दे पर लड़े ना। जो पार्कों की हालत बुरी कर रखी है, एक एक गली में आवारा पशु घूम रहे हैं, उस पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी की हिम्मत नहीं है बोलने की। भारतीय जनता पार्टी एक वीडियो लेके आती है किसी बीमार आदमी का, उसको दी जा रही थेरेपी का, और उसके बाद में उसका मजाक बना रही है खड़े होके। हिम्मत है तो मुद्दों पर चुनाव लड़के दिखाएं।
गुजरात का चुनाव बुरी तरह से हार रहे हैं। जिगर दोषी, व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से?
जी बिल्कुल। देखिए, इसमें इसमें दो तीन बातें, दो तीन फैक्टर्स है। पहले हम अगर दिल्ली से शुरू करें, जैसे एमसीडी का चुनाव है और वहां पर सरगर्मियां बहुत तेज है और इसी वजह से ये सारी चीजें लीक हो रही है, बाहर आ रही है। पर जैसे पुनीत जी ने बताया, जुनेजा जी ने, तो वो बात से भी मैं बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ कि ये मेरे ख्याल से ये बिल्कुल कोर्ट और बाकी सारा जो मामला है उसमें मुझे नहीं लगता कि ऐसे कोई वीडियोस लीक होने चाहिए, पहली बात। और दूसरी बात, अगर ऐसे वीडियोस लीक होते हैं तो मेरे ख्याल से ये रणनीति बिल्कुल बीजेपी के लिए कारगर नहीं रहेगी कि इस तरीके के वीडियोस के ऊपर अगर कोई एलिगेशन या स्टेटमेंट आता है, क्योंकि मेरे ख्याल से अब लोग इतने जागरूक हो चुके हैं कि लोगों को सिर्फ मुद्दों के आधारित बात करने में ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट है, ना कि और भी कोई और वीडियोस या और कोई भावनात्मक बातों के ऊपर। ये बिल्कुल साफ स्पष्ट हो चुका है 2022 में, ये हम बिल्कुल देख रहे हैं, चाहे गुजरात हो या एमसीडी का इलेक्शन हो। पहली बात। दूसरी बात, जहां तक गुजरात की बात है, तो गुजरात इलेक्शन में ये वीडियोस या इस तरीके के दिल्ली के कोई मंत्री का वीडियो बिल्कुल असर नहीं करेगा दोनों पार्टियों के लिए, ये भी मैं बिल्कुल स्पष्ट मान के चल रहा हूँ। ना इससे बीजेपी को कोई ज्यादा फेवर मिलेगी, ना इससे आम आदमी पार्टी की कोई शाख में कमी आएगी, क्योंकि गुजरात की जनता को ये वीडियो से या इस जो कोई भी मंत्री है, सत्येंद्र जैन है, या उनकी जो थेरेपी या जो ट्रीटमेंट चल रही है, उस बात से गुजरात के इलेक्शन को कहीं कोई दूर दूर तक लेना देना ही नहीं है। तो मेरे ख्याल से यहाँ की जो लड़ाई है गुजरात की, वो भी काफी हद तक अभी जमीनी स्तर पर मुद्दों पर आ चुकी है, भावनात्मक स्तर से ऊपर उठकर इस बार हो चुका है। और मेरे ख्याल से जहां तक आम आदमी पार्टी की बात है, तो वो सूरत एक जो क्षेत्र है और सौराष्ट्र क्षेत्र पूरा, जहाँ सौराष्ट्र की जो सीट है, वहां पर काफी टफ फाइट दे रही है। इसी वजह से ये सारी चीजें मेरे ख्याल से बहुत ज्यादा हो रही है। बाकी इलाकों में अभी भी कांग्रेस और बीजेपी के वर्सेस फाइट देखने को मिल रही है, पर सौराष्ट्र एक ऐसा जोन है, वहां पे त्रिकोणीय जंग है। सूरत एक ऐसा क्षेत्र है जहां पर त्रिकोणीय जंग है। तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि एमसीडी चुनाव हो या गुजरात का चुनाव, ये प्रकार के वीडियोस या ये प्रकार के जो स्टेटमेंट्स है, अभी जो आपने वीडियो चलाया, वो मुझे नहीं लगता जरा भी के पब्लिक के माइंड ऊपर ऐसा कोई इम्पैक्ट डालने में मदद करेंगे। हालांकि इससे मुझे थोड़ा उल्टा ये लग रहा है कि बीजेपी के लिए ये रणनीति कारगर साबित नहीं होगी और शायद बीजेपी अपने ही कोई चक्रव्यूह में फंसती जा रही है, ऐसा भी मुझे दिख रहा है। जी।
Yes, Puneet, Juneja, why don't the political parties talk about real issue? Why do you draw a link between this video and Gujarat elections? You could perhaps talk about real issues on the ground in Gujarat and then seek votes on behalf of those issues rather than drawing these links. Do you think that these links do exist in the first place, for at least for the voters in Gujarat? They may not mean much.
That is what I am saying. That votes have to be sought on real issues. If you see
Yeah.
yesterday's leading newspaper of Gujarat, they had had a cover story, front page story about what are the
Yeah.
issues on which the Gujarat elections would be fought. These are
Yeah.
all the issues that have been raised by Aam Aadmi Party, and these are the issues which even now the media is acknowledging that these are the issues on which these elections would be fought. But
Yeah.
I am not connecting it to Gujarat elections. What I am saying is BJP is trying to take benefit of such cheap tactics, by leaking the videos, and this also shows the kind of level to which BJP can stoop when they want to, when they feel that they are helpless, they are losing their ground, they will go to any level. And these things, as
But that is
even
that is when you make the assumption that the video has been leaked because of that. That's when you make that assumption.
yes, because they have if that video has been leaked and their chief spokesperson comes out and makes such statements about the party, saying that it's a spa and massage party, these things show that in the election environment what you are trying to do, everything is not something which has to be in black and white. We have to also read between the lines what they are trying to do, and these things are to be condemned, and we have rightly done that. And even the people of Gujarat, people of Delhi, and even people of India as such will condemn such acts of BJP, which has to be seriously condemned. We have not said about going into tactics. We have been sticking to the issues. We have said that we will give 300 units of free electricity. We have been saying that we will give you best schools, best hospitals, best treatment for your family members, best education for your children. We will give Mahila Sanman. So these are the issues on which we are fighting elections. We are saying that we will, give you relief from the inflation. We are saying that we will give you relief from this unemployment. Till then, you will be getting the Berozgari Bhatta. So we have been sticking to our issues, come what may. BJP has earlier also tried to take the issues in different directions, but people of Gujarat, I will salute them. They have stuck to their demands. They have stuck to their wisdom, and they have rejected all such planks which were even tried earlier by the BJP.
At the same time, Jigar Doshi, the Aam Aadmi Party comes up with such sort of allegations against the BJP. They recently said that one of their candidates was kidnapped. He then turned up and withdrew his nomination papers. That was one issue, and now they're drawing a link between this and Gujarat elections. Do you think that such issues will resonate on the ground? Because in Gujarat, what we've been seeing for the past few days, it's an entirely different dynamics. What may work in Delhi or Punjab may not actually work in Gujarat.
Very true. Whatever you have said, that is, I agree with it, all the points. Basically, I mean, the people of Gujarat are very much less concerned about all these things, frankly speaking. Either if we are talking about any kind of video of Satyender Jain ji, or any kind of this, issue happened in the Surat assembly seat. I mean, that the person's that form has been taken back by the candidate. So I mean, people are totally concerned about their actual issues nowadays, because since last 4 terms, people are having whatever the issues are there in the by the government, they are having an option with the Congress party basically. But in last 4 terms, within last 20 years, that somewhat that kind of perception or any assumption made in the public that Congress is not a very much highly capable kind of opposition party, though they are, but still Aam Aadmi Party took some space from that particular thing. And nowadays people are definitely concerned about their own issues, and majorly issues about their own field or own constituency. So I mean, I don't think so that these kind of points will be helping to BJP, or will be affecting any kind of thing to AAP also. So I think BJP is, I think, wasting the time by raising such issues. That is what I can definitely say.
Yes, so while we are focusing on the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party, Jigar Doshi would agree that Congress is silently campaigning in Gujarat, not making much of a noise, but in the 2017 elections, they won significant number of seats. And this time, it's assumed that Aam Aadmi Party will make a dent, but nobody knows whether Congress has a cadre in Gujarat, and obviously, it will make its mark, and it will have a significant say at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely. I can see that. See, I mean, there are 2-3 points out there about Congress. Congress is having a deep cadre into the smaller regions or smaller towns and everywhere since last 50-60 years. So I mean, certain percentage of voters are always there with the Congress. Those who are their loyal voters. Point number 1. Point number 2 is in this election, Congress has come up with ticket distribution with all sort of that we can say like. Jatigat Samikaran, what we say like caste, all caste of people they have included in their ticket distribution. So that is also one good point out there. The third point is that Congress is working on the mark of like less is more, like less show, more work, and they're all Sevadal Karyakarta or Youth Gujarat Karyakarta, Youth Congress Karyakarta, and volunteers are there into smaller region and towns. But the major fight between Congress and Aam Aadmi Party, I can see into Saurashtra region, because in last election, Saurashtra region has given 30 seats to Gujarat, 23 to BJP and 1 to others. And Aam Aadmi Party is highly, promoting their all the guarantee cards and everything into Saurashtra region
Yeah.
majorly. There, all the strong leaders are also coming from Saurashtra, and the second, the constituency is Surat zone. So these two places I can see definitely that there should be some dent into Congress voters and Congress voting percentage. But I can definitely see that in city areas there will be some dent Aam Aadmi Party can do to the BJP voting percentage also. But if we go to the some perspective or some assumption about results, so if Aam Aadmi Party could do dent Congress voting percentage in Saurashtra and the Surat zone, then the whole benefit will go to the BJP, because in the rest area the BJP will come out with a stronger percentage and Congress will have a less seat or less vote. So this could be the scenario I can see. Whatever will be happen, we can see on 8th actually. But this could be happen, and Aam Aadmi Party is definitely trying to enter in the Gujarat politics and Gujarat Assembly. That is for sure we can see.
Puneet Jineja, we see that Aam Aadmi Party is certainly campaigning on the ground in Gujarat, but this quite unlike what we saw in Himachal. Aam Aadmi Party wasn't really doing much of a campaigning on the ground there. It was clearly a contest between the Congress and the BJP. Here, Aam Aadmi Party is perhaps sensing that opportunity and doing more campaigning. And some would say that it will, in the end, give advantage to BJP.
Zafarji, I would just take 2 minutes to explain that. On one hand,
Yeah.
we are saying that Congress is silently doing it, but then again, your question was that the campaign has to be visible. A campaign cannot be called a campaign until it is visible to the people, right? Now, this silently working thing has been coming from the mouth of Prime Minister in all his speeches, that Congress is silently working. If you take this to the past speeches of Honorable Prime Minister in 2017 or 2019, so he was never referring to Congress party as an opposition. Now, why this happens? uh, Zafarji, if I have been saying this time and again. Gujarat is a classic example where there is anti-incumbency, not only against the government but also against the opposition. People have seen same government for 27 years and same opposition for 27 years. So both these parties will have to concede the space to Aam Aadmi Party when it comes to question of anti-incumbency, because people who are not happy with BJP are not happy with Congress either. They are also looking for uh, the things that what Congress should have done in past. They have not raised the issues on ground. They have not been on ground, even visible when they were as an opposition, the only opposition in Gujarat. What is happening now is, because of entry of Aam Aadmi Party, both these parties have started feeling the tremors, that they are losing their ground. They are losing their ground not only as an ruling party but also as an opposition. Because earlier, what happened? If I am not happy with BJP, I had no option. I had to vote for Congress. If I am not happy with Congress, I had no option. I had to vote for BJP. So this relationship of convenience was going on for 27 years. This has to end, and to end this, Aam Aadmi Party has come up with real issues. Zafarji, if you see
Jigar,
uh, past
yeah,
elections,
yeah.
if you observe past elections, you would have found that education, healthcare, hospital, because for 27 years, 33 districts, there are only 22 district hospitals. Why were these issues not talked about before entry of Aam Aadmi Party? So people have realized that they have been, cheated by both the parties, right, either in ruling party or the opposition, and therefore today, if the space is being conceded, both are conceding that it's not that only Congress is losing, it's not that only BJP is losing, both are losing, and Aam Aadmi Party is going to form the government.
Right. Would you agree, Jigar Doshi, that there is anti-incumbency, but people really have no option? That's why they are voting BJP into power. And now, close to 30 years, BJP has been ruling the state.
Yes, of course. I mean, there was no option, and that's the one of the biggest strength which was having with the ruling party. I mean, that I can definitely agree. There is no issue at all. But as far as concern about the voting, pattern or voting percentage or whatever the BJP has, at least what work has been done by the BJP government in last 27 years, as well as whatever
Yeah.
faces they have like Modi ji and Shah ji. So what
Yeah.
I can see is that in certain region, Aam Aadmi Party can definitely dent the vote percentage of Congress and BJP, both the parties. But this benefit could go to BJP, that I can sense somewhere, because Aam Aadmi Party is highly working on the ground at Saurashtra region and specifically Surat region. If we can see to Uttar Gujarat, the North Gujarat region, or other parts of South Gujarat region, or in urban cities majorly, so Aam Aadmi Party's campaign is not that much on a higher level, which we can see in Saurashtra zone. So that is also the different we can sense. And Aam Aadmi Party is completely focusing on Saurashtra majorly. That I can surely sense. So I mean, this could be having somewhat voting percentage benefit can go to BJP due to fight between Congress and Aam Aadmi Party, where Congress is highly having the strength. So this is what I can sense.
So it's the fight between Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. But do you think that Aam Aadmi Party is a force that can actually fill in that vacuum, or still a long way to reach there?
No, no. I mean, as far as concern about Aam Aadmi Party's force is there, definitely they have come up with a very big bang. I can surely say they have done massive campaign in last 4 to 5 months or majorly 6 months. So I mean, that is commendable. That is very much great. I mean, any other party wouldn't have done so much of this thing into public's mind, and all things becoming like people are focusing on Aam Aadmi Party's campaign, or the rallies and everything. But as far as concern about voting percentage or voting, I'm still having some different kind of views that it will take some more time to come into the power for Aam Aadmi Party. In this election they can definitely do some good work, and do some miracles also in terms of getting few seats. But as far as concern about getting the power, I mean, that is having a little bit of time, like whatever they have done in the Punjab, that they were highly active in Punjab since last 1.5 or more than one term or half term, 1.5 term. So and then they come into the power. So they have to work on ground issues. They have to work with their sangathan and this volunteers, all these things. They have to come up with many programs, because sangathan is always having big programs. So I mean, they have to work on all these things, and they have to give much more faith and much more trust to people's mind that we are definitely going to work better for you. And this will take little bit time to convince the people also, because in as far as concern about Gujarati people's mindset, they hardly do any steps within the a very fast period of time. They took time, they think, and then after they took the decision. So I mean, it will take some time. That is what I can see.
Puneet Juneja, it's also important for Aam Aadmi Party to bring about that point that they are not just a Delhi party or a North Indian party limited to Delhi and Punjab, but they have actually arrived as a national party. And that's another reason for them to perform well in the state of Gujarat.
Yes, Zafarji, I would just like to say that I will also like to differ from what Jigarji was saying. That if you see, Aam Aadmi Party is not only 6 months old party in Gujarat. Aam Aadmi Party first showed its performance in municipal corporation elections when from Surat we got 27 seats, and that was the beginning of showing a Gujarat model of Aam Aadmi Party to entire Gujarat. So people of Gujarat have seen what we have done in Surat, even in a municipal corporation level, as a very a strong opposition. Then people also saw that, and this turned out into a vote share of 22% in Gandhinagar elections. We could not get it converted into seats though, but then 22% of voters in Gandhinagar expressed their faith in Aam Aadmi Party. So if you see, even the opinion polls that are coming, if you see from day by day, the vote share of Aam Aadmi Party is increasing. Now, what is wrong with these opinion polls? I would say that these opinion polls are based on samples where they have been called up, they have been asked on phone. Now, when 27 years there is only one government ruling your state, people are not very forthcoming in expressing their opinions. So these opinions polls may not turn out to be accurate, and the
Okay.
the vote share of Aam Aadmi Party will definitely turn out to be much more than what has been shown by these opinion polls. But yes, even the opinion polls are now agreeing to the fact that Aam Aadmi Party is gaining day by day in Gujarat.
Well, obviously, yes,
And
but it will be clear once the polling takes place and the counting
so we
happens.
have to leave it to the wisdom of the people.
But but Jigar Doshi would agree that it's important for all the three major parties. For the BJP, it's extremely important because Prime Minister comes from the state of Gujarat, Home Minister comes from Gujarat. For the Congress, also, it will indicate whether the party is dwindling and shrinking further or it's consolidating. And for Aam Aadmi Party to register itself as a national party. So at the end of the day, it's very important for all the three parties. Their performance will indicate which way they are going.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, okay, okay. Sorry, it was some internet issues. Right. So I will start with your question. But first of all, I will start with the what Puneet ji has said. He has said very rightly that about Surat, and the second thing is about Gandhinagar. So I would like to mention here that Surat was their winning was very much has what I would say like. Surat was winning by the Aam Aadmi Party's power due to that party there, Patel communities, that issues, whatever going into that. So that was the major factor for the winning of Aam Aadmi Party into municipal corporation. That was very much major reason. So that was the thing. And the second thing, what he has said about Gandhinagar, which I'm saying since last, in our debate, that they have clearly cut down the vote percentage of Congress party, and they have come up with the 22% of vote share. So this is what I'm trying to say, that in Saurashtra and Surat, both the places, they are trying to do this thing also with the Congress party, majorly whatever share their voting share they are having. That is one thing. And the second thing,
Yeah.
what you have said, that Gujarat is a home state of Modi ji and home state of Amit Shah. Plus Congress is also very much here since the beginning, since the Maha Gujarat and Gujarat happens. So I mean,
Hmm.
this is also one kind of a prestige issue for all these parties. So they will also not going to let down their campaigns, or not going to let down their any kind of efforts. So that is also I can definitely sense, because whenever in any debate, I always say one thing, that opposition parties have all the rights to feel that they are highly come up with a higher percentage of voting and higher percentage of trust in the public. But at the same time, we have to understand one thing also, that they are fighting against the 27 years ruling party, which party is having another 18 states government plus central government, as well as a Congress party, where they are having a cadre based people with them, and their 60 to 70 MLA always has been chosen by the public, irrespective of whatever Modi ji's magic was there in Gujarat in last 20 years. So this is also they have to face all these things
Okay.
just on a campaign basis, or just on the any kind of surveys are coming, that I can agree that surveys are showing their lead, but to convert into voting, it is quite it will take some time. That is what I can sense.
Last word to you, Puneet Juneja, before we wind up.
I would just say that, as in the beginning also said, this election is going to be different. People of Gujarat never had an option other than BJP and Congress. And this time, if, as Mr. Doshi said, that uh, we in Gandhinagar election, we had cut down on Congress vote. But yes, there were no guarantees then. The guarantees came up during this election. So these guarantees are directly affecting each and every common individual of this state. If you talk about electricity guarantee, it talks about how to fight inflation. If you talk about employment guarantee, it talks about how to fight unemployment. If you talk about education guarantee, we talk about good schools. If you talk about health guarantee, we talk about good hospitals and free treatment to each and every person of this state. So these are the things. If
Yes.
you talk about Mahila guarantee, we talk about
Yes, that is the Aam Aadmi Party model of Delhi. That's that's
yes.
the Aam Aadmi Party
So
model of
that
Delhi that it wants
this
to
this
replicate
model has
in
yes,
Gujarat, and that's the upshot of Aam Aadmi Party's campaign in Gujarat.
so
That's the main point of Aam Aadmi Party's campaign in Gujarat. But that brings us to the end of our show. Thanks to our panelists for joining us. That's all we have in this show. Thanks for joining.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.